Greensall Frog here. Time for the Monday update from the pond for the 27th of November, 2017. 2017 is nearly complete. Can you believe it? It is absolutely wild to me that that is the case. It's also crazy. This is the 132nd update that I have done of this series, and I missed 2 weeks, so it means we've been 134 weeks of doing this experience, which is just mind-blowing. And thank you so much for joining me on this journey. A couple of things to start off. First off, do a bit of a hard sell as we come into the holiday season, that any extra dollars that you may be thinking of spending in places are greatly appreciated. I know that your hard-earned dollars and marks and euros and dinar and everything else are tough to come by, and I really do appreciate those who have volunteered their cash my way. I do appreciate that. And if you can't do that and you do other things instead, that's cool too. I really appreciate basically anyone that can help out to make things a little bit easier as I bring this essentially hobby at the moment, because of the level that we have, to you. So I really do appreciate that. And of course, you can show that appreciation if you go over to patreon.com/PurpleFrogPlays, and you can sign up for whatever level you would like. And if you want to see a reward that you don't see on there, let me know, and we will definitely consider doing other things. That being what it said, let's talk for a second a little bit about YouTube. There have been a couple of things happening on YouTube, as you know, including the adpocalypse and other things. I have now been hit a number of times with the dreaded yellow dollar, which means that my videos will not be monetized because they are not suitable for all advertisers. This is frankly a chicken policy from YouTube, and it's one that YouTube is basically saying, you know what, we can dick over our small streamers if we do this. Let's do it, because they won't review it unless you have 1,000 views in 7 days on your video. Well, I have 850 subscribers. I don't get 1,000 views on any video. So the whole point of the matter is that they definitely are at the point where small subscribers cost them too much money. That's it. Because also consider that I disproportionately put out larger numbers of videos than people with my subscriber count. You know, I do 21 videos a day, 22 really, because of the Monday update, and I live stream, right? And I only have 850 subscribers. So from YouTube's perspective, I'm losing them money. I'm an awful person that is not doing any sort of benefit. I would love to be in their better graces by having 1,000 views on my videos in 7 days, but apparently it's not going to happen with this channel format, and that's fine, because I'm not going to try and shake up this channel and make it something that it's not, because this is what I like to do, and this is what I'm going to continue to do as long as they let me do it. One of the strange things that YouTube has done recently is change their notifications, and I don't know if this is a bug or not, and I can't find anywhere where people have commented about this, but to be honest, I haven't looked that hard, but comments no longer show up in the notifications. So if you've been commenting on a video in the last 2 weeks, I had no idea. I finally said, wow, this is kind of strange. I'm going to go look and see if there's just some sort of like a comment or whatever. And it turns out there were dozens of them. So I apologize for not having responded to comments or liked them or loved them or anything. I didn't know they were there because the notifications stopped. I no longer get notifications for new messages. That's also stopped. So I have to check the messages all the time now to make sure that I'm getting those and responding to them in an appropriate manner. The only thing I show are new subscribers. That drives me crazy, because apparently I've had 8 new subscribers in the last week, but my subscriber count has not moved. So either that means for every subscriber I'm gaining, I'm losing another one, or at some point you stop seeing all of the minute changes in your overall subscriber count, which seems insane. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now. It's really starting to frustrate me, and it's almost to the point that I wish there was another platform out there I could move to that would allow me to do what I want to do. You could argue, well, Twitch now lets you have videos online. This is true, but not the same way. I can't do on Twitch what I could do on YouTube. I can't schedule videos like this. I can't do a lot of stuff because I'm not an affiliate or a partner. Whereas on YouTube, I could do all of this stuff for free. I guess, actually, technically, I'm a verified partner on YouTube, which is insane. One, that they allowed it to happen, and I think what it was is that for a while they were doing the verified program, and you just had to follow the steps, and you got it, and I did, and they just grandfathered me in. Like, they're not going to take away the verified partner. So I am a verified YouTube partner. I just don't get anything. Because I've changed that now. I think to be an actual partner, you have to be at a certain level, which obviously I do not meet. Although if you think I should, then go out there, share some videos, and tell people about me. Get them to watch the videos at 6 a.m., noon, or 6 p.m. That may be the problem. I mean, I may need to change my schedule because people aren't watching my videos in the first hour that they're put out there, which means that they are not getting discovered by new people, because that's how the algorithm works. If there are a lot of videos in the first hour, videos that have a lot of views in the first hour, they go to the top of the list. Whereas mine, I don't think do, because at 6 a.m., you got to figure that nobody in the Mountain Time or Western Time is going to be watching my video. Nobody. Very few people in Central or Eastern are watching those videos. So at the end of the day, yeah, 50 or so people watch the GeoGuessr videos, but if those 50 people watched in the first hour, that could snowball into hundreds of people watching those videos. But because it's not in the first hour, it doesn't get as high push on the rankings. Much to the problem. And then at noon, I think the same thing. I think the Isaac videos, nobody wants to watch the Isaac videos for whatever reason, but if they did, that would push things forward. There's a whole lot of problems, and I think that this hobby is just going to be stuck as a hobby unless I make some drastic changes, which again, as I said, I don't think I want to do right now. But I'm willing to listen to suggestions. The last thing I'm going to talk about before going over the rundown is the streaming platform of choice. Right now I simulcast to 3 streaming platforms, but nobody watches, or very few people watch, on Twitch or on Mixer. So I'm wondering if I should drop those 2 and just focus on YouTube, and the answer is I just don't know. Let me know your thoughts about streaming, I guess, and all those things. Head on over to the Discord server too. If you didn't realize that, there is a link down in the description below. That is where we chat about a bunch of stuff. So I read the Discord all the time. Actually, the notifications are sent straight to my phone, and I read them throughout the day because my day job is boring most of the time. When it's exciting, it's bad. It's one of those types of jobs. So I have some free time to kind of glance at the Discord now and again. So if you want to get a hold of me faster, the Discord is definitely the place to do it. So go ahead and check it out there. All right, let's wrap up. This is last week, obviously, that we're looking at. It was just completed yesterday. Very good. We had the live stream, the birthday live stream, where we played GeoGuessr. Then we played board games for the rest of it. We played Discworld for a couple hours and Arkham Horror for another few hours. So that was a 6-hour stream. You are not looking at that incorrectly. We did stream for 6 hours on that day, and it was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to try and rotate in a board game night once a month onto the stream, if not more often. I don't know. We'll see. But certainly once a month, I think I would like to play board games and get some different people into the stream that would play board games, but not necessarily the other games, because I have a number of those friends in my friends list. It would be nice to play some board games, because for a lot of those people, I don't see them because they live far away. Like Lightbringer and I have been friends now for over 10 years. But we hardly get to see each other because we don't live in the same town anymore. So that's that, you know. And look at George. George is off hours by plane away now. So it's nice to get together and just hang out as friends. So there you have it. What's happening this week? This is happening this week. As you can see, everything in green has already been uploaded to YouTube. I just have to schedule it. Actually, I've also scheduled the Monday Binding of Isaac, but I don't have any thumbnails done. So until that's happened, I don't mark it purple. So remember to do the thumbnails. But that is done. Oh, this needs to move. Right. That's gonna happen on Wednesday this week, because this is Blue Jacket. Oh, well, that's no good. Blue Jackets game. Wow. Which is an engagement thing from work. We're all going to the Blue Jackets game, which I think I'm still going to do. I don't know. I'm kind of souring on it just because I'm antisocial and stuff for me to go out and want to do stuff. So, like, the thought of doing that is kind of intimidating, but I'll get over it and just go because I've already got the tickets. So, anyway, we're going to live stream on Wednesday. And I already know that Light will join us after his stream because he'll do his normal stream. And then I think George Shadu is going to be there. And I just don't trust Yogurt to do anything anymore because apparently family means nothing to him. So there you go. The GeoGuessr is already recorded through. Of course, the solid black line going vertically means the end of the month. So on Friday will be the last those 3 videos of the Thanksgiving-themed end credits. I don't know if you've noticed that or not, but they are Thanksgiving-themed. And we'll start something different for December. Maybe just go back to the normal one. I don't know. Depends on my frame of desire, I guess, if you will. I think you would really enjoy the Afterbirth this particular week. If you watch Afterbirth at all, definitely check it out because we've done some good things for this week. I think it's very enjoyable, and you will like that quite a bit. George and I have been having a lot of fun playing the Factorial, the single-player Factorial, where we have a quest for a rocket a minute, basically. It's 1 rocket piece every 100 seconds or every second on average. You need 100 rocket pieces, of course, to launch a rocket, so on average, 100 seconds between rocket launches. So we're working towards it. Boy, it's a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be at the beginning of that. So that's next week. And then, of course, we can go into the future. We've got December. We've got more December. And then finally, the last week of the year, we have actually recorded the multiplayer all the way through that. And we're going to record at least one more. We have 2 more weeks to go. And then we have to take 3 weeks off because of the way our schedules work. Either one or both of us are unavailable on our normal Sunday nights. So it's going to get kind of crazy. We're going to come back to it after 3 weeks and be like, how do you play this game again? But that's the way of it. So, again, if you have any comments or suggestions or whatever, I really would like to try and grow this channel, and I'm kind of at a loss of how to do this because the Let's Play gaming channels are such a niche that it's tough to create something bigger than this without being perceived as an expert in your field, and it can't be perceived as an expert in the field if you can't be found, so it's a bit of a catch-22. Joseph Heller would be quite proud of this situation, I would think. Well, I wouldn't say proud, but he would understand it. So we'll see what happens. But that is the story of it. I'm going to keep doing this through into 2018. There is no worries about that. I'm not going to just suddenly stop deciding to record videos because I'm having a lot of fun. The only thing that'll stop me is if YouTube says no. And then we'll have to find something else. But for now, that is where we are. So thank you so much for watching this one. I really do appreciate it. If you liked it, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you are updated with everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.